This is Rosalind once again.
Hello.
We're gonna do this every single day.
Every single day.
Every single day for at least 20, 30 days. And the first thing I want to mention is, are you waiting? Are you ready?
Oh man, what is he gonna say? What is he gonna say now?
It's taller. Me or her?
Me.
Her shoulders are taller than mine, right?
I have a long torso.
You have a long torso. But look at that.
I have a perfect torso.
You do. And I'm 5'7" or quarter.
I'm 5'7".
Wow. So we're the same height. And we get along.
But I'm taller.
We get along pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Super good, right?
Yeah.
Very good. Anyway, Rosin was here. We both had a interesting case today. A lady came today. We both saw her for the first time, and she wanted to talk to me about. She was diagnosed with breast cancer for the second time, and our friend suggested, or actually insinuated, actually pushed her to talk to me. I dealt with breast cancer, brain cancer. There's so many cancers I've dealt with, and for the most part, you follow the program somewhat, you should see results. On that note, I have a way of doing it, and believe it or not, Rosalind is way more incompetent than I am. And
In some ways. We balance each other
we
out.
balance, and now that I'm thinking about it, we should approach her as a team, which would have been much better, I think, or at least have some background. People come to us with cancer. This is what you got to do: a step-by-step approach of what to do. And my initial reaction is, she wasn't a vegan, so my goal was to get her to become vegan. My second goal was to really love herself. She had a relationship with with significant other. It seemed like it was a very loving relationship. And her boyfriend came to me, arms folded, legs crossed, and I said to myself, "Oh my gosh, this guy's going to be trouble." Which he was. He was a little trouble. Nothing major, because in the end, I made sure I gave him a hug. I gave both hugs, and we talked about becoming a vegan, then fruit in the morning. But what I didn't say, which Roz kind of interjected after the fact, and I'm sorry she didn't interject during the fact. Go ahead.
I was saying that it's good to introduce people to the entire spectrum of the process of healing, because Arnold just kind of wanted to get his foot in the door. He wanted to just pull them in with whatever way, because a lot of people freak out when they hear, oh, I'm gonna have to eat this much fruit, I'm gonna have to change my entire life. But I feel like it is important to know that it's more than just fruit for breakfast. There's a lot that goes into it. It's very simple, but it takes time to get to that point of detoxing to the max, which would be being on an all fruit diet. So, for example, Arnold said that she should just begin with eating fruit in the morning, which is a great way to transition and to incorporate a vegan diet into her life. So that could be a great thing to do for the first, 3 weeks. But she's dealing with breast cancer. It's not a joke. Like, she can't just know that it's just fruit in the morning. So it has to be, okay, well, this is your transition. Fruit in the morning, vegan diet, whole foods, plant-based, but you are preparing yourself mentally in those 3 weeks of being just vegan, for your body to start cleansing itself, because going just vegan is a huge step for most people who eat meat, dairy, eggs, and a lot of processed food. And then to start cutting out the cooked food, start having salads instead of steamed veggies, depending on what the issue is, and then eating more and more and more fruit until it's almost all fruit, so the body can seriously heal itself without anything getting in the way.
And I'm really not arguing with her. I believe her 100%. But it's not going to happen in a 15-minute conversation. And the other side of it, I told her she has to come back a few times. We have a vegan challenge. She comes here every single day, and we feed her for next to nothing. But she has to be totally believe that this is the path. and which means Rosalind says one thing, I say something else, and then someone else says, go supplements and go meat. Who do you believe? And that's really the big question. Who do you believe? I'm a big believer in
Well,
love.
we're not saying different things.
We're not saying different
We're saying
things.
the same
We're saying the
thing.
exact same thing. Is everyone has to go at their own pace. I mean, cancer is tough. It's really tough, and as Roz, I believe you have to get mostly fruit. I wouldn't say all fruit. I would say go at your own pace.
Go at your own pace.
Go at your own pace.
Your body can't handle
Your
going
body can't.
all fruit, all raw.
And it's just
straight
so
off the bat.
hard. It's so hard. Unless it's so easy. I mean, you have to be mentally
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
And the other side of it, you need a
discipline.
support system. If you don't have a support system, it's not going to, in my opinion, it's not going to work. There are exceptions. Rosalind was able to do it. From my experience,
How, I don't know.
from my experience, very few
No
people,
idea
if
how I do
anybody can do it. Very few, if anybody.
I think that if you're watching this video
Right.
and you're looking for support and you're looking to make a huge change in your life, what did it for me was support on Facebook. Every single day, I went on Facebook and I read about all these people through groups like From Hellville to Wellville and Fans of Dr. Robert Morse. Those were the most helpful groups that I found. I could ask whatever question I had. And all these people posted every day about food they're eating, and like there's raw food groups with just people just post literally what they're eating, and also YouTube videos, Dr. Robert Morse videos, and
He knows his stuff really well. He's
Dan the
super well.
Life Regenerator. He's
Right.
amazing, super inspiring. You know, Fully Raw Christina is good for those like kind of high fat meals. I feel like a lot of her stuff is high fat, but she's also doing a lot of like smoothies recently and like healthier stuff, and also a lot of really good information. I mean, there's so many people. You just have to keep yourself inspired. Like, you know, when you drive down the highway and you see a big billboard that is like advertising a cheeseburger to you, or you're watching TV and you see Coca-Cola, well, you have to create that marketing for yourself, which means creating an Instagram where you only follow raw vegan food. So you're scrolling through and you're getting inspired, and you're salivating from the mangoes and the pineapple and the watermelon that you're seeing, and you just, that's you're programming your mind to want that. But you have to set that system up for yourself, and that's how I did it. So maybe you could do the same thing.
What we're going to do is we're going to do every day. We're going to do a video, very inspiring. We have a ongoing, sometimes little clashes, but for the most part, we understand.
Productive conversation.
Productive conversations, both on the same path. My opinion, no disease in this world. Just take charge of life. Create a support and care environment, whether for Instagram, whether for friends, or whether through YouTubes, or whether you're just putting it out there of what you really want. Listen to your truth. Listen to your highest truth, and the answer will come to you.
Agreed.
Is that it?
Yeah. See you tomorrow.
Bye.